Good morning to all Elliottians and welcome to another Markets and Waves video. Today is April 15th and we're going to have again another look on 5 amazing opportunities. We're going to quick look at the US index, the US oil, gold, dollar against CAD that we haven't looked for a while now about what's really happening with Rooney, as well as dollar against Turkish lira. Some of my accounts have changed and it's going to be very interesting to see what I'm expecting now in some of those assets that we're going to analyze today. So without further ado, always starting with the DXY in wave 4, and we're expecting continuation to the downside. Now, since we had this triangle confirmed over here, wave 2 is done, we were looking at this opportunity as some sort of correction on the downside, but obviously with the 5-wave impulsive move now, this is indeed turning into, having finalized wave 4, and we move down impulsively to finally break to fresh lows, multi-year lows, and complete wave 5. Now, with that said, over here, it looks like to me we're going to get, because we've got 1 and 2, we've got 3 and 4, we're going to get one more wave down to complete minor wave 1. From there, we'll probably start correcting in wave 2 and then continue down all the way in wave 3. Now, we had a signal here the other day for an upside move, but it didn't happen. So for now, although signals, it's not really, you see prices moving lower, obviously, and the MACD is some sort of flat line, so that is still a signal. We don't really need to get the divergence coming in. There's just to be divergence between the prices and momentum, right? Which we get on both RSI and MACD. So with that said, it looks to me like we might get another leg down and then finally pull back, receive a pullback. That is going to be probably a very healthy pullback, perhaps up to the 50 or 38.2. The 50 comes up to the previous wave 4 as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see 92 back on our radar. For the US oil, I will tell you guys, I'm very surprised that happened. It was not something I expected. I was not expecting the break of this, because it was said either that it's like going to be some sort of triangle and maybe we'll get an overthrow over here and then we'll move lower. But to me, this looks impulsive. To me, that means that this is only part of an impulse move. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and expect another leg to the upside, maybe around 64 or so. That is going to be the end of wave B, in my opinion, and then continue all the way back down closer to the 50 for wave 2. And if you have noticed, I've also changed my count over here because I had another look at the markets. So since the actually I had a look on the longer term a bit and realized that down where we started correcting or moving up, I thought it was correcting from it looks now quite impulsive. So this is only the beginning, guys, and we are in wave 2. Okay, so in the longer term, right? Once wave 2 is in, then we can expect explosive moves. Now, what's really going on over here, as you can see, we have an ABC, ABC, and an AB and a C. Okay, so in this is a double. It's not a, it's a double zigzag, yes, but over here we've got like some sort of triangle in wave B, and that gives us wave 1 and 2. And then 3, which is a 5-wave move again, and then 4, very short one, and I think we're going to get 5. Okay. Now, how else this can turn out? Well, it would be a case where perhaps it would be something like, this is indeed a 5, so we cannot really change that. That would be an A. That would be the B over here, and we'll get some sort of ending diagonally in C over here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I don't think this is the case because I don't really like this structure for an impulse. This one is fine, okay, but then you would say unless if this is, hold on, this is like 1 and we get A, B, and C. But again, I wouldn't like to see that correction only for C in a flat. I wouldn't be so against this particular scenario if that was a running flat, but for a flat, I don't like this for a C. So I think we're gonna get that B ending here, and then we're gonna get C. That's enough for this one. Now, dollar CAD, we haven't looked at it for a while, guys. Just to give you an idea quickly, let's go on the daily. I'm looking at this as, as an ABC in the intermediate degree, which is a well, it looks like it's going to be, because we broke below that level, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that running flat is out of the picture now. It's going to be probably an expanding flat, okay? Because we've got ABC and ABC over here, and a 5 wave on the downside. Multi-structure, obviously. So let's do the 2 hour. As you see, we've done the 1, the 2 up here, and now it looks like we continue on the downside. We have a lot of multi-structures over here. We'll look at the minute green over here, and then the pink one, 1, 2. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is the 3, the 4, and the 5. And then we'll get the 4 over here, which means now we'll have more room to move on the downside for wave 5, which is going to be wave 3. I'm looking at wave 3 at 117, guys. Yes, because this is the 100 Fibonacci extension of waves 1 and 2 in the minor degree. And the minor degree wave 1 was also extended. Okay, so at least 100% in wave 3. And then we're going to get a very short wave 5 probably. Okay, now what are we looking to do over here? Since we've had wave 4 done, we're looking to start moving lower. So we've had 1 and 2 over here. You can see that clearly, which means this is probably to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to get 3, 4, and 5. And then again, correction, up, down, and then end down here. So what exactly do we need right now is to check where the 100 Fibonacci of this is coming, okay? Because we are looking at waves 1 and 2 in the minute degree, 1 and 4, from the beginning all the way to 3 and then to 4. And we're looking at the extension. You know, obviously the 6th one is below 3, so it's not gonna get in. 78.6 again is below 3, like equality, so it's not gonna happen. So wave 3, 117.35 or 115.22, or perhaps we're going to get the 4 in and then we're going to get the 5 down 115.20. But you can understand that the potential over here, guys, in the short, medium, and long term is very good on the downside. Okay, that's for the dollar CAD as well. We're moving very slowly today. Let's have a quick look on gold. We remain on the 2 hours, it's okay. Not really much happened here. We had the move on the upside. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to me, which is an A. We could get a B, and then we could get a C. Okay, and we can move a little bit lower and then start moving up impulsively in wave 3. Or, guys, yeah, since that can also be read as a W, N, X, and Y, ABC, yeah, ABC. It could be that we ended down here. That is 1 and 2, that is 3 and 4, we're going to get 5, and then down and up, or that is, because we have a very small false break up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it ended, then 1, 2, 3, and now we start again on the upside. Validation will be the previous high on the upside. On the downside is going to be the previous low. Yeah, so we could get ABC and then move down and then enter anywhere. Literally anywhere below the previous low, or you know, we're going to continue higher with validation over here. We might not get a retest because we are going to be in wave 3. Okay, so keep that in mind. And finally, dollar against the Turkish lira is again where I've changed a bit of my count, because what I was looking before, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, but guys, here's the truth. When I see spikes like this, I don't really want to consider these being some sort of very accurate figure, right? So that is the 1, that is the 2 for me now. That is the 3, that is the 4. And trust me, the relationship is respected. And that is the 5, a truncated 5, if we take the previous high into consideration. Which means, guys, that, let me just go a little bit closer as well. You can see that this is an A over here and a B, so which means 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's very possible that we are done here in wave 2. which means this is wave 1, and this is A, and this is B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're expecting one more leg down and then shoot higher. And what's going to happen in the medium and long term, guys, is that we're going to start moving up towards the 960, because this is a 100 Fibonacci extension of waves 1 and 2, and the 2 is already marked down here. Now, of course, there is the scenario that is going to turn like W, X, and Y. So we may turn lower. That means wave 2 is going to move here, right? And we're going to have prices, of course, moving lower. The target for wave 3 is going to change. But in the medium term, we're looking bullish, and in the long term. Only the short term is the one that, we are a little bit more worried. But if we look at the Fibonacci as well, guys, yeah, just drag it from there to there. Look at this. We didn't even do the 38.2, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if we got down there. Now, if we get down here, the potential for the upside would be much greater compared to what if we go to 50 Fibonacci or to the 61 Fibonacci, okay? So pay attention to where exactly we end in order to understand and to be able to forecast better targets for wave 3. So guys, this will be all for the day. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, show your appreciation with a like, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss other opportunities. Until tomorrow, trade safe and take care.